up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I am back with another reaction video. I just heard about Ochocinco and his fiance breaking up. Child, I did not know this was a thing, but apparently they have called it quits. She posted on social media that they are no longer together and that he is a free man. Child. So let's get into it.
And I put him back up real fast. And the waitress was in front of me. Real.
Who
think somebody sitting at, she say, man, who in the is that sitting in front of you? I know you're not playing with me. Right?
Yes.
And I'm eating my food.
Now let me bring it back because maybe I've sped it up a little bit, but let me play it again. Here we go.
Right?
Yes.
And I'm eating my food. Got my sunglasses sitting on my head.
Right.
The sunglasses fall by accident. And I put them back up real fast. And the waitress was in front of me. Real.
Who
think somebody sitting at, she say, man, who in the is that sitting in front of you? I know you're not playing with me.
So he's talking about a situation where I guess thought he was flirting with the waitress or whatever. So that was just a little snippet of him talking about that, where she got kind of mad at him for that. I don't know if that's why they broke up or maybe it was a culmination of things. I don't know. But he's speaking to her nature. Now I'm gonna go on to the another clip where they're kind of joking about the situation. Here it is.
You laughing? Cause hey, ain't no that shit ain't funny, man. What? That shit hurt, what?
Yes. But here's the thing, Ocho. Here's the thing. Give it a day or two. Let her calm down.
I can't because I don't know. I'm just saying I'm blocked. I don't know what to do.
Look here, that's one thing about you, Ocho. You a wise man. The one thing I know about men, they can.
And you know what? You know what I can't do though. And I can talk to you and chat. You know, like remember how you say if you live it publicly, you break up publicly. Yeah, so it's okay. See, I can deal with that though. I can deal with that. The stove.
Take it offline.
Hey, the stove is hot, bro. You ain't just hear me, huh?
I know. Oh,
the stove is hot. There's no point in touching the stove if it's still hot. I got to let the stove cool down.
So that's a little bit of what he had to say. I don't know why they broke up. What this woman, said publicly about her previous marriage, it kind of gives red flags in my opinion, because I'm going to play audio of her speaking on a podcast about her cheating on her first husband with Ocho, child. And to me, that speaks to the type of person that you are. It speaks to what you're capable of doing. I do think that you have to pay attention to people when you're dating. You can't ignore red flags. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it for what it is and not ignore it and do something about it. Her admitting that she cheated on her with Ocho says a lot in my opinion. Now she's going to explain to you what her thought process was and all of that, but still that is something to look at. In my opinion, I don't think that would be a person that you would want to wife up, because you would have to build trust within that person. You know what I'm saying? And you don't build that overnight. You got to look at how people are when you're dating. Who they are is who they are. And you have to be able to see and witness the growth within them. Now, it's funny because I watched their podcast and I look at them too, and I thought they would made a great couple. But once again, we're on the outside looking in. We don't really know what's really going on with these people's lives and the ins and outs of their relationships, just based on a little short bit of clips that we see on social media. So we don't really know what's going on, but seems to me by what he just said, he might be still trying to, keep the relationship going. And once again, I don't know if somebody cheated. I don't know, but I know that they're not together. And it was a bit of a shock for people watching because everybody thought they had a good relationship. It seemed legit to me. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe she's tired of him. Maybe there's some other stuff that we're not privy to that's going on. I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and play this audio of what she had to say about her previous marriage. Here we go.
Will be different because we are emotional creatures.
And
I feel like, when I was younger, I used to have the tit for tat mentality, and I cheated on my ex-husband with Chad. I wouldn't say cheat because I mentally checked out.
I understand. So you were almost done with that relationship.
I was done.
Ma'am, it is cheating. Because if you're still in a relationship, in the marriage with the person, and you step out on them, it is considered cheating. Don't try to minimize it. It is cheating. So you did cheat on your ex-husband with Chad Ochocinco. Call it like it is. Don't try to minimize it or turn it around or lessen the blow. It is what it is. Let's continue.
You were.
I was mentally checked out. And I grew an emotional attach. So it was like, I was already physically attracted to him. So it just made it even better.
But see, that doesn't feel like tit for tat. It just feels like you was done and somebody else caught your attention.
But at the age I'm at now, I felt like it was wrong because I should have ended that relationship fully.
Yeah.
I agree.
I was younger, and at that time, I was focused on myself and trying to get over everything that I went through. And if I would go back, I probably wouldn't have did what I did, but it happened. I can't go back and change it.
Does that affect your relationship now?
With us?
Yeah.
Of course.
So do you feel like Chad may not trust you as much because he knows you was with another?
I wouldn't say it doesn't affect Chad and our relationship, because I told him the reason why I did what I did. But it does affect my ex-husband and our relationship. We do have a child together, and
So we are co-parenting. relationship.
it does affect a lot. We don't communicate at all.
Yeah.
I bought my son a phone. That's how we communicate. But it's hard to really explain to him, because as a man, their pride is very hard. It's like,
I understand.
you basically, I took care of things you should have, but they don't see what they do.
If you're in a relationship and you're not getting what you want out of the relationship, you have to have that conversation. And when you have the conversation, if nothing's changing, you can't get what it is that you want, I don't think it should resort to cheating. I think either you decide, hey, you don't want to be in that relationship anymore and you leave, or you stay and try to work it out. There's no excuse, in my opinion, for cheating. And I say this a lot, and I don't know if people are hearing me or not, but this goes to show you it does not matter if you're 6 figures, 3 figures. It doesn't matter who you are. If these women want to leave, they're going to leave. That is the nature of a lot of women. And I think men are starting to realize that. It doesn't matter how good you are to a woman. If she gets tired of you, if she's done with you, she's going to leave and she's going to move on to the next. As a man, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You really got to search hard for a woman who's really loyal. If nothing else, and you're looking for a woman, you need a woman with some loyalty to you. You need a woman who is loyal to you, and no matter what, she's there and down for you, because otherwise it ain't about the money, none of that. If she just gets tired, she's going to up and leave. It's just what it is. The relationships aren't being taken seriously, and a lot of people are single because of it. Let me know what y'all think of this. I had no idea that they had split, but that's what social media, that's what they're telling us. So child, I nothing but the best to them. Hopefully they can figure things out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. You guys chime in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.